great way to spend a day outdoors, hiking, and learning about Western New York wildlife. We are fortunate enough to have a number of bird species right in our own backyards. Wildlife ecologist Jennifer Tate gave us helpful hints on planning a day of birding.
It's a great way to get outdoors, spend time with your family, get to learn a little bit more about your world right next door to you. You always are in the house or in your backyard. Walk a little farther and you've got great places here like Tift where you can see lots of wildlife you haven't seen normally.
Birding has been a hobby of Jennifer's for quite some time.
It actually started when I was 10 years old. My dad bought me a bird feeder, and I became obsessed with learning every single bird in the book that it came with. So pretty soon we couldn't go anywhere without me pointing out birds, and I'm sure it became a little annoying, but it turned into my career, so thanks, Dad.
Jennifer finds and identifies birds, which isn't always the easiest task. She actually identifies most birds by the sounds they make rather than actually seeing them fly. 85 to 95% of the birds I identify are by call. Every now and then you're lucky enough to get a fleeting glimpse of other birds, like the yellow warblers will come by, but again, by the time you grab your binoculars, sometimes they're gone. Calls can also be imitated and used to attract birds right to you.
That's one that a lot of people are familiar with. It's a chickadee territory call.
Identifying birds by their calls may seem intimidating, but with the help of various bird books or iPod apps and other high-tech birding guides, it can be easy and fun to do.
A little patience and you can figure them out. It's kind of a fun game, too, for the family to do.
On busy days where there might not be time to venture outdoors, you can observe birds in your own backyard. Birds such as the Baltimore Oriole can be brought to your backyard with one simple trick.
Very easy, beautiful bird. Just chop an orange in half. You can place it on the crook of a tree, or if you put up a platform, and they'll land right there and drink the nectar right out of the orange all day long.
Should you, however, decide to go for a birding hike, there are a few things Jennifer suggests you bring along.
Good idea to bring sunblock, especially on beautiful buffalo days like this. And you want to have long pants if you're going to be out in the field. You want to avoid the deer ticks that could bite onto you. A good ankle support, again, if you're off path. Binoculars, nice. It doesn't have to be expensive, but just any pair of binoculars will help you, and it's also handy to have your bird book with you.
With all that in mind, you should be fully prepared for a day of birding.